Sean "Diddy" Combs, found guilty in high-profile trial, faces up to 10 years in prison. After months of courtroom drama and explosive testimonies, the high-profile trial of music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs has finally come to an end. On Wednesday, July 2nd, a verdict was delivered that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. The 55-year-old Bad Boy Records founder was found guilty on charges related to prostitution, while being acquitted of the more serious accusations of sex trafficking and racketeering. This marks a critical turning point in Diddy's legal saga, which began when he was taken into custody in September of last year following a federal investigation. The case, fueled by disturbing allegations and graphic testimony, centered on the so-called freak-off parties the rapper is alleged to have hosted over the years, exclusive events shrouded in secrecy, power, and controversy. According to People magazine, the guilty verdict on the prostitution charge alone could land Diddy behind bars for up to 10 years. While serious in its own right, legal experts have noted that the outcome could have been significantly worse. Had the court found him guilty on the other major charges, particularly those related to sex trafficking and racketeering, the music mogul could have been looking at a life sentence. The trial officially began on May 12, drawing intense media attention as it brought forth 34 witnesses, each painting a troubling picture of Combs' alleged double life. Among the most anticipated testimonies came from Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend and a key witness for the prosecution. Cassie's emotionally charged appearance in court shocked many as she described not only the bizarre and disturbing nature of the parties but also the personal trauma she claimed to have suffered during their relationship. She recounted being coerced into acts against her will and being subjected to manipulation and psychological abuse at the hands of Combs. The defense team, however, fought back hard, presenting arguments and evidence to suggest that all encounters between Combs and Ventura were fully consensual and that her testimony lacked credibility due to what they described as inconsistencies and ulterior motives. In a somewhat surprising turn, the jury ruled that the prosecutors failed to meet the burden of proof for the more serious accusations. His legal team celebrated the partial victory but acknowledged that the conviction still carries weight and serious consequences. The verdict has left fans and the public divided. Some view the outcome as a step toward accountability in the entertainment industry, while others feel that the partial acquittal is yet another example of a powerful figure avoiding full justice. Nevertheless, the fact remains that Diddy's legal troubles are far from over. Beyond this criminal trial, Combs is still facing multiple civil lawsuits. These lawsuits allege various forms of abuse, coercion, and misconduct over the years, cases that were not covered in this trial but could potentially bring further reputational and financial damage to the embattled mogul. The music industry, too, is bracing for the impact. Diddy, once hailed as a pioneer in hip-hop and R&B, now finds his legacy deeply stained. Former associates and industry insiders have begun to distance themselves, while sponsors and collaborators are re-evaluating their relationships with the rapper-turned-entrepreneur. With sentencing expected in the coming months, all eyes remain on how the justice system will handle Diddy's punishment. Will the court impose the maximum sentence of 10 years? Or will his fame and influence play a role in reducing his time behind bars? One thing is certain, the trial has irreversibly altered the public perception of Sean Combs. What was once a tale of rags to riches has now become a cautionary story about power, fame, and the abuse that can lie beneath. As the world watches what comes next, one can only wonder how deep the rabbit hole goes, and whether more disturbing revelations will emerge from the shadows.